My name is Brooke Armstrong, and after going through this module, it has definitely opened up my eyes a pretty good bit more than they already were. Last semester, we went through a lot of the struggling readers and the different intervention, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. But after reading this module and going really in depth and watching the videos, it really gave me a more at peace understanding of why our readers struggle the way that they do and why it is such a problem across America. And it's really, I boiled it down to our alphabet system. With us only having 26 letters and 40 different phonemes, it really makes it difficult for our students to fully understand and grasp the meaning and the reason why a word is spelled the way it is. And with that being said, it causes them to get very frustrated. It causes a lot of self-doubt whenever they start to read and they're constantly being told that it's not that way. So we as teachers need to come in and boost up their self-confidence, their self-esteem. They need to be able to feel comfortable when reading and knowing that making a mistake is part of learning. Along with that, it also brings in a lot of confusion, and we as teachers need to make sure that we are paying extreme attention to our phonemic awareness, our phonological awareness, and give the students some at peace understanding as to why our letters have different sounds. And we really need to focus on answering those students' questions, because it seems as if every student has the same question: why does TH not make their own separate sounds? And so one of the main things about struggling readers that I really keyed in on was fluency. Fluency is everything stacked up together. It's phonemic awareness, phonological awareness, you get the fluency, and then from there you're going to go to comprehension. You have to be able to do one in order to do the other. So whenever a child is a fluent reader, then that means that they are accurate, they are precise, they have an understanding, they know what they are reading and why they are reading it. And one of the most amazing strategies that I came across in practicing fluency, at first I thought, well, there's no way to really practice fluency without just reading it over and over and over again, when really there is. This is called roll and read, and it's where you would roll a dice, and you'd have a piece of paper that has different numbers on there that match the dice's numbers, and then beside that number there is a sentence. So this could be a partner group, it could be individual, it could be small group, whichever one you would want it to be. And so you would roll the dice, and then you would be able to read your sentence to your partner. Once you read that sentence, you will then highlight it, indicating that you've read it, but it has to be highlighted only if you read it correctly and you understood what you read. So that is a wonderful way to do fluency. And last semester, I also had a student who was really struggling with fluency, and I saw that inside the classroom, and it was a phenomenal effect. Like, it was awesome. Another thing that we must pay attention to whenever we are looking at our struggling readers is we have to do our constant cycle of assessment. If we don't assess our readers in formal assessments especially, then we're never going to know we're never going to know where they are versus where they need to be. We also have to pay attention to what tier they're going to fall under. Do we need to pay attention to Tier 1, or do we need to pay attention to Tier 2? And so that assessment really is just going to drive our instruction with our struggling readers, and hopefully it will help them to become better and more efficient readers.